My name's Pat Comiskey, and I'm the bass player for Hearts on Fire Contemporary Gospel Music. We're out of Festus, Missouri. I got started in music, I guess, when I was a kid. My mother had dreams of me being a guitar player in church. I love the acoustic guitar in church, and I had dreams of being a rock star. So we kind of both wanted me to play guitar, just under different pretenses. And I started playing acoustic guitar in grade school, and as time went on, I progressed to playing bass guitar. Started playing with some members of my family, and then eventually some friends around my age started playing, and we started forming our first little garage bands. And by the time I guess I was late into my teens, we had actually started getting out and playing in some local clubs. And did that for quite a few years, and always enjoyed the music, and I never lost that dream of being a rock star. So after a lot of years of playing out in the clubs, and just started to realize that it was very unfulfilling. I mean, there's a lot of sad people out in the clubs. I started to find out people that go out to listen to the music and to drink, as an escape from their real life. And as time went on, I just found out it was really something that I didn't want to do. And as I got older, I started being drawn back more towards the church. My mom was always big on keeping us in church and taught us about God. And I guess just the rebellious teenager years, I drifted away, but all that good stuff stuck, and that's where I started coming back to. And after I had been married and divorced and had a couple of kids and was still out there playing, my brother-in-law Dan had invited me to listen to a contemporary Christian group that he was playing in, and went down and started listening to them and really enjoyed the music. And after a few months, they needed a bass player, so I started playing with them. And really enjoyed doing it, but I was still kind of playing both sides of the fence. I mean, I would go out in the clubs on the weekends and play, telling myself I needed the money, but still play in church. But really started doing a lot of soul searching about it, and started asking the Lord, give me some kind of sign of what you want me to do, how you want me to proceed, and really hadn't felt that I had got that until I met my wife Alicia. And when I did, and the first time I heard her sing, I knew that I wanted to stop playing out in the clubs and just strictly stick to playing for the Lord. And so we formed our first, we played together in church for a while, and then after a while we decided we wanted to do something on our own. So we decided to get Hearts on Fire together. The idea being having a traveling ministry to go around and not just play at church, because the people at church, it's like, they already know Jesus and they're there to worship, but it's from my thinking, the people who are out in the clubs and the people who are out in the other parts of life needed to hear that message. And so that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to take that message of Christ out into the secular world. So I called my old buddy up Terrain. We'd been playing together for 20 years. And he's a little hesitant at first, but I drug him in. He was dating my sister, so he's kind of obligated. So we got him into playing, and he really enjoyed it after doing it for a little bit. He had been raised in the church too, and I think it lit that spark in him again. And we were looking around for the other right members. We got Amy Miller on keyboards, who's just a really great keyboardist. She started out just playing piano. She played at our wedding, and when she came over and started doing it with us, she just does an amazing job, got great background vocals. My brother-in-law Dan played with us for a while, and then he decided to go back to college, pursue his career a little bit more. So he bowed out, and Mark Stegan came in originally as a replacement, but then he was just so good and such a nice guy. The fly. Oh, well. But having Mark has been a real blessing, and he's done a great job. And so after just being together just a little bit, we decided we wanted to put out a recording of our own music. So Terrain has always done a lot of writing. I've done some, and we just kind of all pooled our talents together, got these 8 songs up, and we thought maybe we should have a little bit more, but we thought, well, for the first one, we'll just do this, and we're really very, very happy with the way it come out. So that's kind of where Hearts on Fire is right now. Our goal is basically just to get people back into church. I mean, we want to be that transition out there at the county fair or at the local car show or the secular events where people come to and they can hear our music and say, hey, maybe going to church is a cool thing, and it is, But that's what we do. We just want to get them into church. Once we get them in there, we're sure the Lord will take it from there, and that's kind of our job of what He's got us doing. So, anywhere you hear us or hear our name out there, make sure you come by and see it, pick up our CD. We think you'll really enjoy it. It's a lot of good rockers on there, a lot of good soulful stuff on there.